Wowee, wowee. Another big win for Brooklyn. So we got Kyrie going off. The Nets won what? Was it 134? Once, let me make sure of the score. Yeah, 136, 125. Another blowout. I mean, it was not that close. Sacramento scored 8 more points in the fourth, but they didn't have a chance of coming back. First quarter was pretty good. It was close. Second quarter, Brooklyn started figuring it out. The third quarter was big, big. It was big time. I'm trying to get yelled at by my wife. It was big time. Kyrie, he came out to show these young Padawans. I've been here for a while. I talked about trading him last week. Nah, papa. From Santo Domingo to Panama to Miami to Nueva York, Kyrie Irving, he might get a pass. He might get a pass to the motherland. He dropped 40, 8 3-pointers. The Nets went on a barrage. Kyrie missed a couple of free throws. It doesn't even matter. The Nets might bring. If everyone really gets that COVID vaccine popping, or if we could just get the indoor dining popping, all we really need is the indoor Barclays popping. That's what we need. This is a big win. James Harden, another triple-double. 29, 13 rebounds, 14 assists. Jesus Louises, they couldn't hold him today. And this is without Kevin Durant. This is what you want. Again, this is what you want to see from a great team, great offense when they're playing the little pups. You're not in our league, dog. Our wallet's bigger. As the great philosopher Beanie Siegel once said. The Kings, my man Halliburton, the rookie, they gave him the rookie wall treatment today. He did not look up to par. Utterly atrocious. I felt bad for the rook, but he got it coming. But he hit a couple of threes and he made it interesting. But a lot of missed shots by De'Aaron Fox as well. They have 3 guards that are really good over there in Sacramento. They can get rid of Buddy Hield if anyone's looking for them. I would think he can go. I can see Dallas picking them up, but they would have to trade at this point. You would get rid of Buddy Hield because they're just defensively. Sacramento is horrible. Horrible. They're 8th in the league. I'm sorry. Yeah, they're 8th in the league in defensive efficiency. Was it 8th? 5th in defensive efficiency. No, I'm skipping my notes here. Sacramento is 2nd to last in defensive field goal percentage. So they can't guard anyone. You're in the bottom 5 guarding people, and you have 3 guards who aren't tall. They're not lengthy like that. They're somewhat athletic, but they can't. There was no way they could keep up with Harden and Kyrie. Those are best backcourt in the league, especially with Klay Thompson out. This was big. I like to see this. I don't like to see anytime you see a great team, you want to see them nonstop, full throttle on the low level teams. That's it. That's what you want to see. Very exciting. Promising for Durant. Again, Philly lost. So now the Nets are, is it 1.5 games? They were 3.5. I think they're 2. They're tied with the Bucks now for 2nd in the East. And then 1.5 out from Philadelphia. So next game, if they can, well, I don't think Philly plays tomorrow, but if they beat Phoenix tomorrow, which is probably the biggest test since the Clippers, because they're starting to hit a groove now, and they're hot. They're 7-3 in their last 10. But Phoenix is 9-1 in their last 10. The only team hotter than them are the Jazz. And the Jazz won again tonight. I think the Jazz won 10 in a row, if I'm not mistaken, unless tonight counts as 9. But Phoenix, they don't shoot well. They're not great offensively. They're lacking in a lot of areas. Phoenix. Booker makes up a lot for them. He can come through in the clutch. He comes through with a lot of crunch time buckets, but you can guard against that. What they do is play great defense. They're fifth in the league in defensive efficiency, and they're 10th in defensive field goal percentage. So they rotate a lot. Chris Paul really has them. I mean, you don't want to always give one person credit, but Chris Paul has them. There's a difference between Phoenix last year and Chris Paul there now. Same thing when he went to Houston and the Clippers. He just legitimizes the team. But we got to give props to Harden. Another triple double, and whatever happened in Houston, that's their problem now because he's in Brooklyn, and it's amazing. This is amazing what they've done with this backcourt. Kyrie kind of doing the Jedi D Wade move. Hey, you're the point guard. Like let's not even mess around. We're too old for that. Let's settle this right now. Egos put to the side with the D Wade move, announcing it publicly. This is your position. You're the general on the court. That's important. Just publicly, you never have to hear that question again. Total 180, by the way, from Kyrie, preseason announcing that he's not going to speak to the media, depressed character. This is really good. I'm totally impressed. And I never get gassed up like that actually, I'm lying. I'm a New Yorker. We get gassed up off anything. And we do the gassing. But Durant, he may be back for the Laker game. Like we gotta look at some updates. At this point, you might want to hold him because if you can catch the Bucks, get that second place spot, why not? Especially if they open up Brooklyn, if they open up New York, and you got to come to Brooklyn, and then you got Philly, who's really flawed. Ben Simmons shout out to my man Kill, man, in the 5B podcast. He dropped 42 points today. And if you go online, all these Philly fans, they're disgusted with Ben Simmons. And we don't have that issue here in New York with Kyrie or James Harden. So, or of course, the Kevin Durant, even though they are still the crybaby brothers, Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant. But Harden changed the landscape when you have a three-headed monster like that, and they're on to big things. But I'm out of here. This was great. I'm back from Nueva York, Miami, Panama, Santo Domingo. Probably hit you tomorrow with the pregame for the Phoenix Nets game. I'm really excited about that one. That's the one where a team is red hot. Best team in the league, one of the best teams, two of the best teams in the league going at it. No, besides Durant, if they can win without Durant, come on, that's what you want to see. So signing off till then, put it in perspective. PUTITNPERSPECTV. That's on Twitter. That's the app. That's the .com blog. We just posted it up. Shout out to for B-Mad, an emotional, really heartfelt blog post that he put up today. I posted one about Melo wins. I might even do a little thing about it. Nah. It's already a couple of days past. Nobody cares about Carmelo right now. It's Brooklyn all the way. BK all day. Signing off. Put it in perspective.